The frosting's drying on a paper plate. I guess the guest list decided to be late. Or maybe I forgot to send the word. In a house where only silence can be heard, there's 20 candles looking back at me like tiny stars I'm not supposed to see. I'm humming happy birthday to the wall, watching shadows stretch along the hall. And it's a lonely birthday, a quiet cake, another year of every hard mistake. The phone is cold, the screen is black and still. I'm waiting for a wish I know won't fill. Blow out the light and make a little room for the heavy quiet and the velvet gloom. I'm celebrating being on my own on this lonely birthday, all alone. The neighbor's TV hums through the drywall. I'm chasing circles till I feel so small. I bought a gift and wrapped it for myself, then left it sitting on the highest shelf. I used to think that growing up was grand, but now I've got a desert in my hand. The balloons are sinking, hovering at my knees like tired ghosts among the memories. One more year of breathing in the dark, wishing for a flame, settling for a spark. I'll eat the sugar till the taste is gone and wait for the mercy of the morning dawn. Yeah, it's a lonely birthday, a quiet cake, another year of every hard mistake. The phone is cold, the screen is black and still. I'm waiting for a wish I know won't fill. Blow out the light and make a little room for the heavy quiet and the velvet gloom. I'm celebrating being on my own on this lonely birthday, all alone.
Sound of a single match being blown out, then silence.
Blue eyes burning holes into my eyes while I'm sifting through a graveyard of your lies. I've typed 1,000 things, then hit delete, trying to make the conversation feel complete. But the bubbles disappear to nowhere go, and the silence is the only thing to show. I'm refreshing pages like I'm chasing breath, watching active now, feel like a little death. And I'm just left on red, hanging by the thread, replaying every single word we ever said. The screen is blown, but the heart is cold, a story that you never wanted to be told. I'm stirring up the check marks on the glass, waiting for a ghost that's never gonna pass. Yeah, I'm dying in the space you never fed, just another someone left unread. Yeah, maybe your battery is running low, or maybe you got nowhere left to go. But I see you posted pictures with your friends, while my message sits where every feeling ends. It's the loudest no I've ever had to hear, a digital rejection, crystalline and clear. I'm a notification you just swiped away, a temporary debt you didn't wanna pay. The timestamp is working in your hand. I'm screaming, but you never understand that the The mirror is a stage I'm standing on, applying colors till the cracks are gone. I draw the edges of a happy face to hide the ruins of this empty place. My eyes are tired but the mouth is sad, a perfect picture of a no regret. But if you look into the way I move, you'll see the rhythm's falling out of groove. I'm wearing this sad smile, walking through a burning mile. It's a neon sign in a ghost town, keeping me up while I'm falling down. I'm the master of the doing great, while I'm buckling under the weight. It's a lie that takes a little while to perfect a sad smile. Flashing, I perform the part with a heavy silence in a hollow heart. I'm nodding against the things I didn't hear, drowning up the ringing of the fear. It's a muscle memory, a social grace, a thin veneer across a broken space. I'm laughing loud but the sound is thin, like paper walls that let the winter in. Eventually the muscles start to ache, eventually the porcelain will break. Before the crowd I'll keep the curtain high and let the corners of my spirit die. Just watch the light, don't watch the eyes. That's where the truth begins to rise. I'm wearing this sad smile, walking through a burning mile. It's a neon sign in a ghost town, keeping me up while I'm falling down. I'm the master of the doing great, while I'm buckling under the weight. It's a lie that takes a little while to perfect a sad smile. Smile for the ghost, smile for the pain. Just a little more, just a little more, before the colors wash away in the I checked the mirror late last night, in the cold and fluorescent light. The surface looks as smooth as glass, watching all the hours pass. But there's a mark you can't erase, hidden right behind my face. It's not a cut that you can see, it's woven in the DNA of me. And it's a deep scar, jagged and wide, running down the places I hide. Time was supposed to be the cure, but the pain is only getting pure. You left a map upon my skin of everywhere you shouldn't have been. It doesn't bleed but it leaves a mark, a permanent shadow in the dark. Yeah, it's a deep scar. The world keeps telling me to heal, to forget the way you made me feel. But some things don't just go away, they turn into a permanent gray. It's a ghost I carry in my stride, a secret kept deep down inside, like a name carved in a tree. It grows with every part of me. They say the scars make you strong, but they've been singing it all wrong. It's just a reminder of the break of every breath I couldn't take. It's the history of your fall, the loudest writing on the wall. 'Cause it's a deep skull, jagged and wide, running Guitars leaning in the hall, tracing cracks along the wall. I tried to tune the mess you left, but every chord feels like a theft. The wood is cold, the bridge is worn, just like the heart is being torn. I reach for notes we used to know, but the melody is moving slow. And I'm playing on broken strings, losing all the better things. The harmony is out of key since you stopped singing next to me. It's a jagged sound, a hollow ring, the ghost of every song we'd sing. I'm bleeding out while the music swings on these jagged, broken strings. Broken strings. The metal snapping underneath, I'm biting down on every teeth, trying to force a symphony out of this wreck you left for me. One by one they start to fray, like how we spent our final day. A tangled wire and sharp regret, a song I haven't finished yet. There goes the high E, clear and bright. There goes the comfort of the night. Now there's nothing left to hold the strain, just the rhythm of the pouring rain. Yeah, I'm playing on broken strings, losing all the better things. The harmony is out of key since you stopped singing next to me. It's a jagged sound, a hollow ring, the ghost of every song we'd sing. I'm bleeding out while the music swings on these traded broken strings.
Velvet's curling at the edge, a dried out ghost upon the ledge. You picked me when the sky was blue and swore I'd always bloom for you. But water turned to bitter dust and silver promises to rust. You left the vase beneath the shade and watched the crimson start to fade. Now I'm just a withered rose in a garden that the winter froze. I'm losing petals one by one, searching for a long lost sun. You love the beauty, not the thorn. Now I'm tattered, pale and worn, falling down on brittle toes. Just another
scent is gone, the stem is bent, like every dollar that we spent on dreams that couldn't pay the rent, or words we never really meant. I'm pressed between the heavy pages of a book that felt like ages, a souvenir it used to be, a skeleton of what you see.
If you touched me now I'd shatter. Does the color even matter when the roots are torn and dry? Even flowers learn to die. I'm just a withered rose in a garden that the winter froze. I'm losing petals one by one, searching for love. ghost light is on. The magic we traded is quiet and gone. I'm folding the costume, I'm wiping the face of the person I was in this hollowed out place. The floorboards are creaking, they know every line of the promise you've made when you still were mine. But the script has been finished, the ink is run dry, and there's no use in acting a reason to try. So I'm taking my final bow. There's no one left to witness it now. The roses are withered, the velvet is torn. I believe in the shadow of who I was born. It's a standing ovation for a love in the dark, a flicker of a light from a dying out spark. Yeah, the curtain is falling, I don't know how, but I'm taking my final bow. The exit signs humming the low steady tune while I'm chasing the ghost of a midsummer moon. I practiced BX, did I rehearsed a goodbye, but I didn't think endings would feel like a lie. The applause in my head is just ringing like static. The way that we ended was way too dramatic. No encore is coming, no second act grace, just the cold of the wind and the look on your face. No, wait for the lights to come back on. The lead in the story is already gone. I'm walking the aisle to the heavy brass door. I'm not playing this character anymore. So I'm taking my final bow. There's no one left to witness it now. The roses are withered, the velvet is torn. I believe in the shadow of who I was born. It's a standing ovation for a love in the dark, a flicker of a light from a dying out spark. Yeah, the curtain is falling, I don't know how, but I'm taking my final bow. The lights go black, the stage is bare, just the echo of us in the cold night air. Final bow, final bow. Let the credits roll. I'm finally home. Finally home. Silence. I've perfected the art of the I'm okay, finding the light in the charcoal gray. I wear the smile like a heavy mask, answering fine to the things they ask. But
Under the skin, there's a quiet war.
a hollow sound behind a locked door,
I'm a master of the graceful fall.
building a ceiling out of a wall. Cause nobody sees the hidden pain, the desert heart in the pouring rain. I'm screaming loud with a silent tongue, the heaviest song that's ever been sung.
song. It's the weight of the words I never say. It's pulling me down further away. Yeah, I'm the ghost in my own parade,
chasing a light that's starting to fade. Hidden, 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 starting to fade. Hidden, 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 hidden.
I go to the parties and play the part with a steady hand and a fractured heart. I laugh at the jokes till my throat is dry, while I'm counting the reasons I wanna cry. It's a crowded room, but I'm miles apart. A finished book that's afraid to start. The mirror is lying, it looks like me, but I'm not the person they see.
It's the bruise that never turns to blue, a secret version of the truth.
If I let it out, would the floor give way, or would I finally find the words to say that nobody sees the hidden pain, the desert heart in the pouring rain? I'm screaming loud with a silent tongue, the heaviest song that's ever been sung. It's the weight of the words I never say. It's pulling me down further away. Yeah, I'm the ghost in my own parade,
Chasing a light that's starting to fade. Hidden, 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 starting to fade.
I'm keeping it safe. Beneath the surface, behind the face, just a little bit longer, just a little bit stronger, before it breaks. I let the water boil until the pot was dry. Just like the way we let the feeling die. I'm staring at the leaves at the bottom of the cup, waiting for a sign that'll never show up. You were the honey, the sugar in the bowl. Now there's a winner living in my soul. I'm drinking down the dark, I'm drinking down the cold. Stuck in a story that's getting really old. The steam is rising, but the room is freezing. I'm losing the memory of what was pleasing. And it's just bitter tea, a bitter taste. Another afternoon gone to total waste. I'm swallowing the leaves, I'm swallowing the pride, trying to find a place for the hurt to hide. Yeah, the aftertaste is a heavy thing of all the promises that you used to bring. Look, I'm stirring, look, I'm stirring the spoon in a broken rhythm, locked in a cage with the ghost of him. I try to add some warmth, try to light a match, but the porcelain is covered in a deep cut scratch. You're the stain on the table, the ring on the wood. I pour it all out if I only could, but I'm addicted to the burn, I'm addicted to this thing, watching the shadows that the kettle brings. And it's just bitter tea, a bitter taste. Another afternoon gone to total waste. I'm swallowing the leaves, I'm swallowing the pride, trying to find a place for the hurt to hide. everything's a cloud, everything's a blur. I'm sitting at the table, I'm sitting all alone, waiting for my ring on a silent phone. Is this bitter tea, or I get a taste of all the promises that you used to breathe? It's cold now, it's the dress. It's only an inch, but it feels like an ocean. I'm paralyzed here, I've lost all motion. You said it was safe, you said it was clear, but I'm losing my breath in the palm of my fear. Looking at the surface, I can see the stars, but I'm trapped in a cage made of liquid bars. It's a tiny tragedy, a shameful end, drowning in a puddle with no hand but lead. My knees are hitting the sandy floor. I can't find the strength to fight no more, and I'm drowning in shallow water, like a lamb led to a silent slaughter. It shouldn't be deep enough to take my life, but the weight of your words is a heavy knife. Yeah, I'm sinking down where the light is dim, losing the battle, forgetting to swim. Look, I'm gasping for air in a half-inch pool, thinking about how I could be such a fool. The world is watching, they're walking by, they don't see the tears in a soaked up eye. Just stand up. They say it's not even deep, but they don't know the secrets that I have to keep. The gravity's different when your heart is lead. I'm already gone, I'm already dead, and I'm drowning in shallow water, like a lamb led to a silent slaughter. It shouldn't be deep enough to take my life, but the weight of your words is a heavy knife. I'm reaching up, but my fingers slip. I'm losing my final grip. It's so close, I can almost taste the life that I'm letting go to waste. I'm drowning